right now there are many great chefs across this country that are making their own seat at the table, and we're looking at each other from across the way and smiling and recognizing that we're here to work together. We all have very similar messages in what we're trying to do and promote and what we're trying to showcase with our food. The stories we're trying to tell about our community, our history, and the pride that comes with that.
Chris Commandant is doing just that as a sous chef at the One Elgin restaurant at the National Arts Centre in downtown Ottawa. At the NAC, not only can you enjoy an upscale dining experience, but you can find theater performances, dance, orchestras, and community events. Chris is from Watam Mohawks First Nation, north of Barrie, Ontario, where he grew up, learning to take just enough to sustain yourself, but to always leave some for the next generation. That lesson remains important to him today. For some chefs, a nostalgic childhood meal have driven their passion, but for Chris, his inspiration came from something else.
So food to me, I never wanted to be hungry. That's it. I find that there's a stigma behind chefs getting in for these massive and grandiose ideas about, oh, grandma did this or mom did that. I just wanted to always be prepared to feed myself and be capable of sustaining myself when I needed to. There's a love of food too. Over
the last 25 years, the Le Cordon Bleu graduate has worked for prestigious restaurants across Ontario, but has been a chef here for 5 years. He says his knowledge of the land and respect for its resources are what makes his dishes so special. Each of his plates tells a story and honors tradition, like this one he calls the duck's home. Every ingredient added represents its habitat and what it eats.
And then we're going to put the duck right in its natural territory. We're going to give him a little bit of his natural straw and hay as if he was hiding in the reeds.
The dish is not only inspired from Chris's Haudenosaunee roots, but from cultures all over the world.
The inspiration is being inspired by Japanese culture as well too, and their use of ingredients and cooking techniques.
Chris is not only making change through his cooking, but by volunteer teaching at various schools in Ottawa. He says there are more spaces being made for Indigenous voices at institutions like the NAC, where he says his work is valued and he's encouraged to thrive. He calls it a step in reconciliation.
I hope that they look at what I'm doing now and understand that it's okay to love your food. It's okay to be Indigenous. It's okay to be proud of being Indigenous.
Chris is making an impact, not only within the community, but by being recognized for his influential work in the culinary industry. He was just featured on the cover of Menu Magazine's fall issue for winning the 2025 Restaurants Canada Culinary Award.
It's a defining moment in my career and something that I won't forget. I know that when I looked at it, I was like, wow. Look at that, I actually clean up well.
Chef Chris is proud, not just for the recognition, but for using his voice as a recipe for change.
I think the biggest message that I'm trying to put and convey with people is that Indigenous food has been here forever. It's not a trend, it's not a fad. It's something that has been here since the dawn of time and deserves a rightful space.
And there you are.
Thank you so much.
Appetit. Enjoy.
Thank you.
For Chris, it's not just about creating a tasty meal, but it's about preserving stories for future generations to come. Nagonska Rose Jacobs, APTN National News, Ottawa.